guys, I'm now 2 months post-surgery and thought I'd do a quick abs, eyes and chin check-in with you. Please excuse the fact that I'm sweaty and messy. I've just had a workout and the weather is 30 degrees today. It's been absolutely beautiful, which is the perfect timing to get summer body ready. Now I'll walk you through my results. I've had so many things going on this month. It's been absolutely manic. And as always, nobody has realised that I've even had surgery. It's so discreet. So let's start with the abs here. They're coming through beautifully now that the swelling's going down. It is still slightly squishy, especially in the top section here, as I find this area is nice and hard, just as it normally is. There's no excess fat here anymore, which is an amazing achievement for me, because I always had this kind of mum pouch here where it would really stick out at this lower bit, which I called a kind of kangaroo pouch. So for that to be gone, for it to be just muscle underneath, it's amazing. It was an area that I really could not shift without the help of surgery, even after training. So having this upper definition, the scars are lightening ever so slightly. I'm applying my scar gel and that really does help on the eyes, the chin and the stomach. I'm loving the definition. I do have fake tan on at the minute, so I'm afraid it might be a bit patchy in places, just where I'm sweating and wearing it off. But you can really see the colour difference here now as they're lightening, and they will fade to a natural skin tone over the coming months. There is still some numbness. I feel numbness mostly where the incisions are, which is every kind of pack. But there is sensation returning. The most numbest point is here for me, which is at the very top, and that's where I found it the most tender when the stitches were removed. So feeling some fluid and squishiness underneath, but this wonderful, firm, hard, rigid sensation, that strong foundation, which has literally just sculpted out my muscles and given me this lovely taut physique, which I am absolutely overwhelmed by. It's so incredible. So my final stitch was the one down here that actually came off a week or so ago now. It just dropped off in the shower naturally. So that was the one that held on the longest there. But within 2 months, everything is gone. Really thrilled with these results and excited to work out and build my legs and my arms to match my abs and my torso, just because it's wonderful to be fit and healthy and active and return to the lifestyle that I led before having surgery. As I say, if you do continue to overeat or consume the wrong kinds of foods, fatty foods that encourage the growth of body fat, you can reduce your results in doing so. And it's really something that has to be a lifestyle change if you're considering liposuction or six-pack surgery. So really sharpen up your diet, get exercise on point, and then have the surgery to achieve those results, rather than just jumping into surgery, continuing the same bad habits afterwards, perhaps the unhealthy ways, and then not having the best physical outcome that you could have achieved if you just put your health first. Obviously, liposuction can be used as a weight loss surgery. This to me was a definition surgery. And as you can see from day one to today, the results just really speak for themselves. I'm blown away by it. Moving on to my eyes, I'll come a little bit closer so you can see. Sorry I'm so sweaty after a workout, my hair is all over the show. Let's try and tidy that up. These scars on my eyelids just run outwards with a flick of eyeliner, as you can see here. They're still pink in colour. The swelling is definitely going down. It's not as puffy here as it was, but there is still some fluid within my upper eyelids. This will just continue to improve over the coming months, something that I'm totally expecting. I can cover my scars now wonderfully with makeup, and as I say, nobody realises that I've had this treatment. Nobody realises that my upper eyelids have been done, but they say to me, you don't look as tired, which has been a really nice thing to be able to hear, as before I just felt very heavy on the eyes. Or even though I felt good and felt that I looked good, people would say, oh, you look tired. And you know, it would be that kind of desire to match up how I feel inside with how I look on the outside. And that for me, being a mother, struggling with sleep, to have that heaviness taken from my upper eyes, I feel far more youthful, more awake and just more open to life. So it's really helped me to marry the way that I feel with the way that I live and the way that I look. And I'm really, really thrilled with that. My eyelids, I've had them done as a surgery by themselves, not combined with my neck and my abs. I don't think I would have even noticed that I'd had surgery. It's so quick and easy to recover from, and it really has not held me back at all. I really recommend the Clinic Centre for surgery. They've been amazing with the procedures that I've had done with them, and even now I have group chats from them, which just makes me smile to be able to check in and just have that friendship that I feel that we developed whilst I was there. And I know that I'm in safe hands. I haven't had to go to any aftercare in the UK, even though it's available in London, which is just a short hop on the train for me. And that's just testament to the fact that the information they gave me, the advice they gave me, and the way that I've continued to keep my wounds, my scars clean and healthy, to eat well and rest up and recover, means that I've not needed any emergency intervention. A lot of people, when they have surgery, they fail to understand what's necessary in the aftercare and the way that they conduct their lifestyle following surgery, especially during their recovery. And that's where side effects or complications and infections can take place. So it's really important that you are made fully aware of all that's involved and expected of you, not just whilst you're there, but obviously when you return home. And hence, in sharing this with you, I hope that I can give you that information and understanding so that you can know that you are capable of taking care of yourself in the way that is necessary to avoid any complications and infections. So moving on to the chin after that, my third and final procedure was to have the liposuction to this bagginess under the chin. Almost like a double chin. It was just a chubbiness that I couldn't shift. And even when I've been very slimmer than I am now with a very low body fat percentage, I had this kind of loosening of the skin and roundness to the neck area, the jowls, the jawline, the chin, whatever you want to call it. And that's where I had my liposuction. This was to remove a small pocket of fat, which was through 3 small incisions, which are dots on the neck here. And as you can see through the weeks in the previous video's recovery, when I actually pulled the plaster off, it raised the skin and left me with just a slight amount of scabbing there. So I think I just pulled it off badly. Perhaps I should have soaked it off in hindsight. But again, it's no different to, just giving yourself a small scratch. So that has now completely gone. I may have some dodgy fake tan going on, so please bear with me. That's not an indication or pigmentation from the surgery. That's literally just my inability to use fake tan very well. So I'll come and show you these scar sites here. The incision, as you can see, is here. There's one here and one also over here. I'm absolutely thrilled with the way that the neck now shrink wraps to me, as you can see from the side, and to be able to reduce that puffiness that I had. Swelling has gone down. The only sensation that I feel here is just right in the very center. I can feel that it's healing. Just feels where you would touch your arm and your skin and you wouldn't feel anything. I'm aware of that sensation. It's not tender in any way, but I have the feeling that I can feel it. So this tells me that the very center here is still recovering ever so slightly. As I say, my stomach isn't tender, everything feels fine. My eyes are absolutely fine. Makeup remover, eyelash extensions, everything is fine. But I have a very, very tiny sensation here which I can push and I can touch and I can clean and I can massage. So this is telling me this is the very final part of me that will heal. The chin in itself, where I had the compression garment to tape my head almost with the Velcro, which would have held it in place. Because I'm claustrophobic, I haven't managed to use that at all, which I'm upset about in a way that I wished I could have done that, but just claustrophobia for me is a very anxious thing, and just not something that I could personally achieve. Obviously, the more you do, the better your results will be. So wearing the compression garments, which I kept on my stomach, my body for a month, gave me those finer results that I wouldn't have had I not have worn them. Having the drains to take away the swelling, being able to massage myself and reduce the fluid buildup, which then clears through your lymph nodes. I have been able to massage my neck to do the upward motions that my surgeon has shown me, and that was after the scabs came off of the areas, when the stitches were able to just drop away, the dissolvable stitches. But I've just not been able to wear the compression garment, and you know, it is what it is. We can only do our best, not through negligence, but through what fits into our lifestyle and what we are capable of. The results themselves are still absolutely incredible and I love them. I find myself no longer looking at this area of my body, which to some people may not be obvious. They may say, hey, there's nothing wrong with that, you didn't need surgery. But for me, it's something that I wanted to tweak. I didn't want a different neck, I didn't want to look like a different person. I just wanted to heighten these results, to be able to sculpt my body through health and fitness, and then have these areas of stubborn fat, which diet and lifestyle cannot change, just tweaked with surgery. And so I'm so happy that I've had these 3 procedures. I'm 2 months into my recovery and I feel like an entirely new woman. I'm so thrilled to be back to weightlifting and bodybuilding. The summer is now upon us and the children are about to break up from school, which means that we get lots of adventures, off to the beach, bikinis and parties and climbing trees, and it's as if I've had nothing done. I'm just free and able to live my best life and enjoy the body that I've worked so hard to achieve, and that surgery has just put the final cherry on the cake for me. So this has been my 2-month progress check. I hope that you found it helpful. As always, you can check tracykiss.com at my blog to see my entire surgery journey from before, during and after, with plenty of photos, lots of information, video diaries and questions and answers that you may have. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I will continue to check in at a later date and show you my final results at 6 months post-surgery. If you do have any thoughts, feelings, findings or feedback for me, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below and I will do my best to get back to you. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to yourself and others, and I will see you all soon.